Hello again, NCAC sports fans, and welcome back to another episode of This Week in the NCAC. I'm your host, Brett Billhart. We want to open this week's show by first thanking each of our institutions that partook in on-campus activities last week to celebrate the NCAA's inaugural Division III week. NCAC student-athletes rose to the occasion throughout Division III week, but only a select few earned NCAC Player of the Week honors along the way. Let's open this week's show by recognizing our NCAC Track and Field Weekly Award winners. Two of the three men's award winners performed admirably at the 2012 All-Ohio Division III Championships, which were hosted by Ohio Wesleyan on Saturday. Ohio Wesleyan junior Silas Joliffe was named the weekly award winner for sprint and hurdle events after playing a vital role in the Battling Bishops' second-place finish at the All-Ohio meet. Joliffe was part of three event victories for OU, winning individual crowns in the 200 and 400 meter dash events and running a leg on the winning 4x400 meter relay. Oberlin freshman Jack Riddell also shined at the All-Ohio meet as he earned a weekly award for field events after finishing third overall in the javelin with a lifetime best toss of 155 feet, 9 inches. And the final men's award for distance and middle distance events went to Allegheny junior Bobby Over for his stellar performance at the Bucknell Bison Outdoor Classic in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. Over finished second overall in the 3,000 meter steeplechase after crossing the line in a school record time of 9:03.82, which is also the fastest time posted by a Division III student athlete in the event this season. The weekly women's awards were all captured by student athletes that competed at the 2012 All-Ohio Division III Championships. The first women's award for distance and middle distance events went to Worcester senior Meredith Schall, who led the Fighting Scots to a 10th place finish at the All-Ohio meet after winning the 10,000 meter run with a time of 37:49.60. Ohio Wesleyan junior Hannah Benzing captured the weekly award for field events after helping guide the Bishops to a third place finish at the All-Ohio meet. Benzing provided key points for OU after winning the hammer throw with a toss of 166 feet, 4 inches. And the final women's weekly honor for sprint and hurdle events went to Kenyon senior Beth Dahlberg, who finished 4th overall in the 400 meter dash with a time of 59:59. The ladies went on to finish 16th overall at the Ohio meet with 15 total points. We'll now shift our attention to the lacrosse field and honor our men's and women's weekly award winners. The women's award went to Oberlin freshman Brownwind Shoemaker, who bookended the Yeoman's first league win since the 2007 season after netting the game-winning goal with just 24 seconds left to catapult Oberlin to a 10-8 victory over Allegheny on Saturday. And just as important as the game-winning goal, Shoemaker then went on to win the ensuing draw control that allowed the Yeomen to run down the clock and secure the monumental league victory. In 3 games combined on the week, Shoemaker won 8 draw controls, corralled 6 ground balls, scored 5 goals, and dished out 1 assist. Kenyon junior Will Lowe earned the Men's Weekly Award after igniting the Lord's offense in an 11-9 triumph over Ohio Wesleyan on Saturday. Lowe, who dished out 4 assists and scored 1 goal in the victory, now leads Kenyon on the season with 23 assists and 34 points. The victory over OU sets up a marquee matchup against league-leading Denison in the inaugural Thompson-Heiser Trophy game to be played this Saturday at Denison. The trophy game is named in honor of legendary head coaches Tommy Thompson Jr. of Denison and Bill Heiser of Kenyon. Although rain played havoc on Saturday's schedule, baseball and softball action continued last week and was highlighted by a pair of stellar pitching performances. Worcester senior Kyle Cunningham Rhodes was named the NCAC Baseball Pitcher of the Week after tossing the 16th perfect game in NCAA Division III history in a 16-0 triumph over Hiram on Sunday. The pitching performance also marked the second perfect game in Worcester history and the 12th Worcester no-hitter of all time. Cunningham Rhodes, who struck out 4 batters in the game, is now enjoying a successful senior campaign as the ace of the Worcester pitching rotation, as he currently holds a 4-2 record with a 3.05 ERA. The Baseball Player of the Week award went to Allegheny sophomore Mike Pizzone, who helped guide the Gators to a 4-game sweep over East Division foe Oberlin, and extend Allegheny's season-long win streak to 9 games. In the 4-game series against Oberlin, Pizzone was 4 for 10 at the plate, with 6 runs scored, 5 RBI, 1 home run, and 1 stolen base. And moving on to softball, Denison sophomore Becca Dyer earned the Pitcher of the Week award after she tossed her second career perfect game in her first start of the 2012 season, a 10-0 triumph over Mount St. Joseph on April 11th. In the 5-inning run rule game, Dyer struck out 12 of the 15 batters she faced, which is a new career benchmark for the sophomore. In 14 total innings of work in the pitching circle last week, Dyer posted a 2-1 record, allowing no earned runs and striking out 19 opposing hitters. We'll now shift our attention to the tennis courts, where a pair of Oberlin student-athletes secured NCAC Player of the Week distinctions. The men's award went to Yeoman freshman Logan Chun, who helped Oberlin improve to 10-10 on the year, marking the most wins in a season since the 2006 Yeoman squad posted a 14-9 record. Chun went unbeaten at number 1 singles against Albion and Alma, and posted a perfect 3-0 mark at number 2 doubles against Albion, Alma, and Calvin at the MIAA NCAC Challenge, hosted by Oberlin over the weekend. The Women's Weekly Award was distributed to Yo Woman senior Carolyn Ball, who went a combined 5-0 on the week, going 3-0 at number 2 doubles and 2-0 in singles competition. In a key victory over Denison, Ball scored the clinching point in an 8-6 win at number 2 doubles that sent Oberlin into singles play with a 2-1 match lead. Ball then clinched the match for the Yo Women with a 7-6, 6-3 triumph at number 6 singles. And finally, we'll close out this week's show by honoring our weekly award winners for both men's and women's golf. The Women's Award went to DePaul senior Taylor Beatty, who earned medalist honors at the Illinois Wesleyan Spring Fling after carding a 2-day total of 152, including a round of 75 on Sunday. The Tigers also rose to the top of the team standings at the event for the second time this season after carding a 36-hole team total of 634. And Allegheny junior Patrick Fritz earned the Men's Weekly Award after helping guide the Gators to their first tournament title since the 2010 season at the Carnegie Mellon Shootout in Pittsburgh last weekend. Fritz finished in a tie for third in the individual standings after posting a 36-hole round score of 148, which is the second lowest 36-hole score in his career. The Gators stood alone at the top of the team standings at the event after posting a 2-day total of 604, including a round of 301 on Saturday. Before we close out this week's show, we want to remind NCAC golf fans that the first event of the 2012 NCAC Golf Championship Series will be contested this weekend, April 21st and 22nd, at the Country Club of Meadville, with Allegheny serving as the host institution. The second and final event of the championship series will take place the following weekend, April 28th and 29th at the Oberlin Golf Club in Ohio, with Oberlin serving as the host institution. Fans, we once again thank you for tuning in for another episode of This Week in the NCAC, and we hope you tune in next week as we look forward to continually keeping you up to date on action from across the North Coast Athletic Conference. And as always, for up-to-date news, stats, and standings on your favorite NCAC squads, you can visit our website at www.northcoast.org.